Alrighty guys, so in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys the 6 things you guys should never do in YouTube Simulator Z. Starting off with a pretty obvious one, and it's actually in the furniture shop over here. You should never stand in this spot for 24 hours, it's literally a waste. I see so many new players standing in here, and it doesn't make any sense because if you actually come to your studio and edit a huge video, you'll get so much more money from it. And also guys, if you guys are playing a grind this game a lot, I wouldn't really worry too much about tiles because you're going to naturally get a bunch of tiles if you rebirth. Like for instance, me, I have over like 1,000 tiles just from actually grinding the game because I don't really grind for tiles. I grind the game to get plaques and stuff like that. But yeah, the second tip I recommend you guys to do is don't waste your time overnight grinding if you don't have any good plaques. Now what I actually mean by that is, for instance, if you look at my studio, right, I have a bunch of good plaques. Now for me, this is almost like ideal for me to actually start overnight grinding. But let's say if you only have like 5 plaques, then you would definitely need some more plaques to actually start grinding for leaderboards. Now I know not everyone's grinding for leaderboards obviously, but if you are trying to grind leaderboards, then I definitely recommend you guys to actually stack up on plaques because again, there's no point of grinding leaderboards if you don't have good plaques. Now the third thing you shouldn't do is you definitely shouldn't focus on moving up floors again if you don't have a lot of tiles, because obviously if you're trying to grind through stuff, you always have to get to the next floor to actually grind more stuff. Now for me, I think it should only take you about 4 to 5 cameras to actually get to the next floor, but if you guys can't get like 5 cameras in this area and it takes you more than that, then I definitely recommend you guys to get some more plaques in this area, because if it's taking you guys more than 5 cameras to actually get through this area, then getting to higher floors and like getting other types of rebirths is going to be extremely hard, like the ice one. So yeah, all these tips guys are, again, I'm trying to help you guys in this game. Most people who already play this game pretty much already know all the tips, but this is for beginners. And then my fourth one would definitely be do not trade your tiles. I know we just spoke about tiles earlier in the video, but you guys should never trade your tiles for plaques. That's like the #1 thing I see many people doing, and you definitely shouldn't do that because you guys want to hold on to your plaques and you guys want to hold on to your tiles because you will need them in the future. And if you are trying to get some like plaques or whatever you need, then figure out some way to get them for gems. I think gems is like the best thing to get them for, or even other plaques, because in my opinion, tiles are just as important as, you know, plaques, unless you have a bunch of them like me. But in my case, I feel like tiles are really helpful because, you know, you're able to get more plaques and just get more room in general. Now the 5th tip is a pretty obvious one. Some people also think it's to help you get tiles, but I feel like it's just kind of pointless, and that's actually this claw machine right here. This is probably the only thing you should never spend your Robux on in this game. This thing is super unworth it. Everything in here you could get in literally seconds just by clicking. Like for instance, I think I actually have one in my inventory. Yeah, I do. I have a loot box. So watch this. Let's just use this real quick and let's see what we could actually get from this. Now remember guys, this costed me 9 Robux. I only got 5 gems from that. Now if we actually come to our inventory, right, as you guys can see, I have 27,000 gems, so obviously that's not worth it guys. Definitely don't spend your Robux here. And the only thing you guys should definitely buy for Robux in this game is definitely this internet stick right here. If you have enough Robux, just get 3 of them because it's really helpful to get subscribers and like get on the leaderboards with them. But yeah, the 6th and final thing I recommend you guys never ever to do is do not waste your Robux on this Pikachu. First of all, you're gonna need 1 internet stick, which is already like 300 Robux. Then you're actually gonna need these boxes, which is more than like 60 Robux. So I recommend you guys not to do this unless you really need the boost. If you guys have extra Robux to spend, then you know, why not get it? But I recommend you guys actually just try to grind the game normally, because if you guys just rebirth 5 times a day, you guys will become so much better, so much faster. And as you guys can see here, it actually only doubles a small portion of your plaques, and I have all these other plaques that I actually need to double up, and it doesn't do it because, you know, it's only that radius right there. So I definitely recommend you guys not to do it. It only doubles 8 plaques, so again, it's not worth it. But yeah guys, that's my list of 6 things I recommend you guys never to do in this game. If you guys have any things you guys like to add in this video, definitely let me know in the comments because I'll probably make a part 2 to this video. There's a few more things that I have to actually say in this video, but it's not really that important right now. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.